Punta del Agua. Almost 1 million acres. One of the largest tracts of land on the planet is now offered for sale. A unique opportunity for investors with a medium to long-term capital investment horizon and interested in developing a wide range of sustainable projects. For comparison purposes, it is 3.5 times the size of Hong Kong, 1/10 the size of Switzerland, and 1.5 times the size of the state of Rhode Island. Punta del Agua. Almost 1 million acres. Estancia Punta del Agua is located in a pre-Andean valley known as Valle del Río Bermejo and lies mostly in the county of Jáchal, 67 kilometers away from San José de Jáchal, 38 kilometers away from Huaco, and 200 kilometers away from the provincial capital of San Juan. Once the construction of National Route 150 is completed, it will be only 20 kilometers away from the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Ichigualasto, also known as Valle de la Luna. Major roadwork is being carried out at the north end of the Estancia, which will improve access significantly. National Route 150, now under construction, crosses Estancia Punta del Agua from east to west in a stretch 50 kilometers long and will connect it to the corredor bioceanico del Mercosur, bioceanic corridor of the Mercosur, a vast network of roads more than 2,000 kilometers long linking Porto Alegre in Brazil on the Atlantic with the port of Coquimbo in Chile on the Pacific. Crossing the central region of Argentina and passing across the Andes through the Paso de Agua Negra. The 50 kilometers of road being built within the Estancia are being fitted on each side with a 5-wire fence. The recently approved project for a 132 kilovolt electric transmission line, Huaco San Agustín del Valle Fértil, will cross the Estancia alongside the road and improve even further the development potential of the area. Punta del Agua is part of a valley called Valle del Río Bermejo, characterized by vast plains with topsoils of fine sands and sandy mud suitable for various crops. The best soils of the Estancia are in its northern area, where during the 2007 and 2008 seasons, pilot tests were performed with olive trees, corn, sugar beets, alfalfa, onions, tomatoes, garlic, wheat, quince, jatropha, castor beans, sunflowers, and cotton, all of them yielding favorable results. The property has the potential to become a strategic asset for investors in alternative energy undertakings. Its large extension of land could enable the farming of crops to produce biodiesel and bioethanol. The development of semi-arid areas would increase the land suitable for agriculture without endangering the native forests. The Estancia's main water resource is the Valle Bermejo Basin, which stretches for 7,200 square kilometers and goes beyond San Juan's limits. The foothill area on the west side of the property may also contain good quality underground water, which comes from the rainfall on top of the mountains. The Rio Huaco, whose flow is 2.5 cubic meters per second and terminates in the property, is the only permanent watercourse on the site. There is a stretch of land in the Estancia of about 100 kilometers from north to south between the Bermejo River and Valle Fértil Mountains, well suited for a sustainable forestation project. This area has large arboreal fields, mainly carob trees and brooms. Recent studies have shown it would be possible to develop an intense and promising forestation activity, expanding existing forests and recovering lost ones, depending on the amount of capital invested in the infrastructure necessary for the channeling of cascades, springs, and streams which would allow the watering of the plains in the area. Because of the large extension of its land, Punta del Agua displays a great variety of natural resources suitable for developing ranching activities. From north to south, in the stretches between the Bermejo River and Valle Fértil Mountains, there are ravines every 3 to 5 kilometers, almost all of which have water springs and natural vegetation. These characteristics provide an ideal environment to raise grazing livestock. With adequate management of the various water sources available and the natural relief of the area, Punta del Agua could become a very important ranch for breeding cattle, horses, sheep, goats, and pigs. The area where Estancia Punta del Agua is located has a wide array of mineral resources. The Valle Fértil Mountains, on the west side of the Estancia, is known for having a great variety of metalliferous and non-metalliferous minerals. Quartz, feldspar, and mica, which are nowadays mined in the central eastern area of the mountain range, are related to the sediment deposits spread throughout the crystalline plinth of the Rocky Massif. Currently, the open-pit mining projects are focused on quartz and potassium feldspar for silicious carbide and milling. Studies done in 1998 mention the existence of 500 mining areas in the mountain range, estimating around 15 million tons of quartz and feldspar. Route 150, which will link Argentina and Chile by road, crosses the Estancia. It is part of a vast network of roads that forms the so-called Central Bioceanic Corredor, a project whose goal is to connect the port of Coquimbo, Chile, with Porto Alegre in the south of Brazil, with trade purposes aimed primarily at the Asian countries. A dynamic flow of tourism is also expected to result from such a major accomplishment as the opening of an interoceanic roadway, which further integrates the southern cone. The adjacent areas will benefit from the development of the service industries necessary to meet the new demands. Route 150 will also go through Ichigualasto Park in San Juan, Tarampaya Park in La Rioja, and the Jesuitical Ranches in Córdoba, all three of them declared World Heritage Sites by UNESCO, as well as through the Cuesta del Viento Dam, one of the most important windsurf centers in the world, constituting an excellent opportunity for national and international tourism ventures. The proximity to Ichigualasto Provincial Park, only 20 kilometers away, makes Punta del Agua ideal for tourism and hotel developments. Punta del Agua, 400,318 hectares of opportunities for investors.